No one teaches us how to manage money. Not in school, not in college. And yet, how we handle money affects almost everything in life. That's why some people earn a lot, but still feel completely, heartbreakingly broke. Maybe you've been there, lying awake at night, heart pounding, staring at the ceiling, wondering, why am I broke even though I earn thousands every month? That frustration, that quiet shame, it's exhausting, isn't it? If that feels familiar, if any part of this hurts to hear, then this might just be the video that changes your life. Because by the end, you'll finally understand financial literacy and how it can completely transform your relationship with money. Let me tell you the story of someone just like so many of us. His name is Zain. Zain earns around 80,000 rupees to 1 lakh rupees every month. Honestly, that's not bad. It should be enough to live comfortably, to breathe, to feel safe. And yet, every single month, just days before the next salary lands, Zain feels broke, anxious, ashamed. He works hard, really hard. And deep down, he believes the only way out is to earn more. So he spends first, chasing small moments of relief. A warm coffee that smells like hope, a meal out that makes him feel alive again. Something, anything, to feel okay just for a moment. He saves whatever is left, if anything. Sometimes he manages to save a little, but it just sits there, untouched. He doesn't track his money, it feels too painful to look. He doesn't understand inflation, so he doesn't see the slow theft happening right in front of him. He avoids learning about money altogether because it feels overwhelming, like it's not meant for someone like him. And at the end of every month, with a knot in his stomach, he asks the same heartbreaking question again and again. Where did my money go? Then one month, life hits harder than usual. A medical bill, a broken phone, something unexpected. Zain panics, and for the first time, through the fear, a painful truth becomes crystal clear. I'm earning money, but I'm not controlling it. That's when Zain, tired, scared, but finally ready, starts learning financial literacy. Not to get rich overnight, not to chase some flashy success, but simply to stop repeating the same soul-crushing mistakes again and again. Let's walk through what Zain learned, the same way he did. Before, why it matters, and after. 1. Earning money and managing money are two completely different skills. Before learning financial literacy, Zain believed something simple and hopeful. If I just earn more, all my problems will disappear. So whenever his income increased, even a little, his lifestyle quietly followed. A better phone, eating out more often, subscriptions he barely remembered signing up for. At first, it felt good. He felt proud, like he was finally moving forward. But slowly, that heavy feeling returned. Even though he earned more, he was still counting days until payday. His income grew, but his savings barely moved. And that confusion slowly turned into disappointment in himself. Why this matters? Money has no intelligence of its own. It doesn't know what matters to you. It doesn't care about your stress, your dreams, or your future. If you don't gently, but clearly, tell your money where to go, it disappears. Income decides how much comes in. Management decides how much stays, and whether it helps the future you. Without management, even a good salary can feel painfully small. After learning, the moment Zain's salary arrived, he gave it a plan. Before emotion took over, before spending anything, he decided how much to save, how much to spend guilt-free, and how much to let grow. His income didn't change, but his money lasted longer. And for the first time, he stopped asking, "Where did my money go?" and started saying, "I know exactly where my money is." 2. Saving alone is not enough. Before learning, Zain saved only what was left, if anything. Seeing even a small amount in his account gave him temporary comfort. But months passed, then years, and inside, he still felt stuck. The money was safe, but it wasn't growing. Why this matters? Savings protect you. They give you peace when life gets hard. But savings alone cannot build your future. Money that sits still slowly loses strength over time. Savings are your shield. Growth is your future. You need both. After learning, Zain divided his money with intention. One part, strictly for emergencies, untouched unless truly needed. Another part, allowed to grow patiently over time. Now his savings gave him peace, and growth gave him hope. For the first time, his money wasn't just waiting, it was becoming something more. 3. Inflation silently reduces unused savings. Before learning, Zane never thought about inflation. He just felt life getting heavier. Groceries cost more. Rent kept rising. Everything felt harder. But his savings stayed the same. Without realizing it, his money was quietly buying less every year. Why this matters? Inflation is silent. It doesn't warn you. If prices rise and your money doesn't, you lose purchasing power without spending anything. Your money must grow, at least a little, just to stay even. After learning, Zane finally understood the truth. If money doesn't grow, it falls behind. So he helped it grow, slowly and consistently. Now, instead of fearing the future, he feels prepared. His money no longer stands still while the world moves ahead. 4. Spending without a plan leads to stress. Before learning financial literacy, Zane didn't think he was careless. He wasn't buying luxury items. He wasn't irresponsible. He just spent without awareness. Small treats, impulse buys, subscriptions he forgot he had. Each one felt harmless, but together, they created pressure, guilt, stress, that constant feeling of being behind. Why this matters? When you don't know where your money goes, your mind never truly rests. Money stress isn't always about how much you earn. Often, it's about clarity. Unclear money creates anxiety. Clear money creates calm. After learning, Zane created a simple plan. Not strict, not punishing, just clear. Now he spends with freedom, because he knows it's planned. He saves with trust, because he knows it's enough. Money stopped being a nightly worry and became a tool he finally understood. 5. Small, consistent investing matters more than big income. Before learning, Zane believed investing was for rich people, so he waited. I'll start later, when I earn more, when life is stable. Later never came. Why this matters? Time is more powerful than money. The longer money stays invested, the more it works for you. Waiting costs you time, and time never comes back. After learning, Zane started small, almost laughably small, but he stayed consistent. Slowly, steadily, his money began working for him. Not loudly, not magically, but reliably. And that reliability felt like healing. The transformation. Zane didn't become rich overnight, but he stopped being broke, in his bank account and in his heart. He stopped living paycheck to paycheck. He stopped fearing unexpected bills. He stopped feeling confused and powerless. Not because he earned more, but because he understood more. Financial literacy doesn't change your salary, it changes your direction, your peace, your future. And that changes everything. If Zane's story felt familiar, you're not behind. You're just early in learning. Subscribe, and let's build a calmer, smarter, kinder relationship with money together.